Hey, everybody. Welcome to our special What is Plexus Call? We are so glad that you're taking some time out of your evening tonight to join us. And we are excited to pour into you and add value to you and are so excited that you're here with us. So my name is Rachelle Osborne. I am an Emerald Ambassador with Plexus. I am a stay-at-home mom to 7 children. Our oldest is 16 and our youngest is 1. I am a nursing mama, and up until a few months ago, I was an Army wife. My husband just retired with 20 years in the service, and we are just a true Plexus family through and through. We live in North Carolina, and we homeschool, and we are, like I say, excited to join you tonight. So I'm going to let my other 2 friends introduce themselves quickly, and then we are going to get started.
Hey everybody, my name's Lori Lee and I come to you from North Carolina. I'm a Senior Gold Ambassador with Plexus. I'm a mom of 6. My oldest is almost 20 and married, and my youngest is 2. So we have a wide span of ages, and been with Plexus for over 2 years. My husband and I are both faithful. My 2 oldest daughters love the products and are also ambassadors, so it's pretty exciting. It's kind of a family business together, so we love that. So we are glad you are here, and we're going to share with you tonight.
Hi, I'm Callie King. I am a Senior Gold Ambassador here with Plexus, and I am a stay-at-home mama, and I have 2 beautiful kids. One is a 5-year-old and one is a 2-year-old, and I live here in Tennessee, and my husband is an engineer, so glad to see you guys.
Yay! Oh, well, thanks so much, everybody, for introducing yourselves. And like I say, we are so glad you're here. So tonight we are going to be talking about a few different things that Plexus is for us. And, you know, maybe you're somebody tonight here that is brand new to the industry. Maybe you have been in a network marketing company in the past. Maybe you've never even heard anything about network marketing, or maybe you don't even want anything to do with network marketing. But we are just going to ask you to open up your hearts and your minds to what we have to say to you about why we love Plexus so much and why it is such a big part of our lives, okay? So we are going to give you a countdown of the top 3 reasons why you want to be involved in Plexus. And Lori is going to start us out on the number 3.
Yes, so number 3 is definitely because it is a network marketing business. And, you know, a lot of people still today have never heard of network marketing, amazingly. And it's an amazing opportunity. I'm going to be reading from my notes, lots of statistics I'm going to share with you. But many people do not know this network marketing thing is actually a $180 billion business. And that is like twice the amount of the movie industry, according to some statistics. So it's huge, and it unbelievably, yeah, people still have not heard of it. But if you mention names of businesses, they've probably heard of that, but they don't know, oh, that's network marketing. So it's exciting. So why network marketing? Well, think about brick and mortar businesses they're shutting down all around us. We look at Toys R Us just recently, they're closing their doors. A lot of Sears stores have closed. Kmart just down the road from me just closed. The Children's Place, a lot of their stores are closing. So brick and mortar has turned into what we like to call click and order nowadays. You know, we have Amazon. Amazon is amazing. I love Amazon. I can get things delivered right to my door and not pay that extra shipping if I join and become a member. Let's see what else. Thrive. You can get groceries online. You can get furniture online. You can just turn on your computer and it's at your fingertips, and you can just have it delivered right to you. So things are changing in our world. And our economy is truly becoming what we call a social economy. And you think about our younger generation, today, the younger generation values opinions of influencers. And they value that over traditional advertising methods nowadays. And when they're making purchases, they want influencers. They want people that they know. And so technology, it gives us this avenue for the network marketing business, which is amazing. You know, years ago, actually my husband and I were involved in a network marketing business years ago, and this technology that we have today wasn't out there. It was just, you know, you find people, you talk to people, but now we have so many things at our fingertips that make it so much easier and more creative and more opportunities to work this kind of business. So it's really, really exciting. And to think $180 billion business network marketing is. So that's exciting. And you know, things that people worry about nowadays, they're the top four. I looked up some things today on psychologicalhealthcare.com. Top 4 reasons why people worry: money, about their future and money, their job security, their health, relationships. Psychology today said finance in their future, work, not having enough confidence or lack of confidence, their health and relationships. So all across the board, I looked at different websites, and those were those big top ones about their future and money, and about their health and job security. Those are big, those are huge. And then a lot of those stressors can affect your health. So that's another reason network marketing, this company, when it has the products to back that business up, is amazing and it's exciting. So network marketing, it's the fastest growing business in the world. I did not know that. So number one, someone starts, I'm going to read some of these off. Someone starts a business that is based on network marketing principles every 10 seconds in the world. That's the latest statistics I read. These businesses have an 80% greater chance of success than other traditional small businesses. So you go out, the average cost is like $60,000 to start a small business the traditional way. This is this month, $9.99 till Friday, $9.99. And you can have a business that is unlimited in what you can do with it. So the chances are so much greater to succeed. About 38 million people work at least part-time out of their home. And the last one, the average worker in this industry, the network marketing industry as a whole, that works full-time earns more than $55,000 a year. And that's, you know, if they work full-time, that's the average. That's not the highest. That's just the average. So, and you know, there are a lot of business legends who promote network marketing, and I am not going to get political at all. I don't want to do that. But people like Warren Buffett, you know, he's a tremendous success where business is concerned. He has his company that he's the CEO of. He owns 3 network marketing businesses. So if that doesn't say something, I mean, I don't know what does. Some of you have heard of Robert Kiyosaki. He promotes network marketing. He's been on the Oprah Winfrey Show and supports it, promotes it, thinks it's amazing. He's written a couple of really good books, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I've seen some of his YouTube videos. He's excellent. And he wrote a newer book called The Business of the 21st Century. That's a good one as well. So big names really support this business. Donald Trump, he supports network marketing. Bill Clinton even, I didn't know that. So I went both sides there, you see that. So lots of wonderful things about network marketing. So why do I do this? Why would I want to do this? So the reason I said yes, I started on the products, love them. The reason I said yes to the business was because my eyes were open to the opportunity and what this could do for my family. We are a military family. My husband just hit 20 years recently, and retirement's in our future. And we don't know what that's going to look like. So this was exciting to me to think, you know, I can support our family. We could get to retirement and be in a place where we can say, we can retire anytime, it's okay. And I liked that aspect of that. So I saw that opportunity on that side of it, but I saw the opportunity to help people with their, I saw that opportunity. So that was exciting to me. So I said, you know what? Also, I could get my products paid for. And that was a wonderful thing to think, I'm not going to have to pay for these wonderful products, and my whole family can be on them. And I can help pay for private school for my kids, and just college tuition, different things like that I can help with. So those are the reasons that I said yes, amazing business. I get to help other moms who want to stay home with their kids. They don't want to put them in childcare for 8 hours a day or more, to help them pay the grocery bills. They don't have to swipe the card and go, I don't know if there's enough money there. That is frightening and scary, and we don't want to have to go through those things. So I get to help people deal with those issues as well. The tires on their car, whatever it might be. We get paid 5 times a month, 11 different ways. We don't get paid with just products or incentive kind of things. We get paid real money put in our bank account. I mean, like the first month I started working the business, I was like, oh, it's just going to go in my bank account. I got paid. Wow, money. So that's exciting. But I think that's all of my statistics, everything I have there, Rachelle. So I am going to pass it on to you, and Rachelle is going to go into some of the products and tell you how exciting the products are.
Yes. Thank you, Lori. I love how you put all of those statistics out there and gave us all that great information. It's so true. I did the same thing. I wanted to just start just to get these products paid for because I wanted my whole family on them, and we were a big family, and I'm like, how are we going to afford this? And it just turned into an accidental business here, and it's absolutely been such a huge blessing, and I'm so glad that God knows better than I do. So the second thing in our countdown that we are going to talk about tonight is the products. Yay! Okay, y'all. So we could have like a super awesome compensation plan, right? It might be really amazing, which it is. But if you do not have products that work, you're really not going to have a foundation to stand on, right? So when you marry this amazing compensation plan with our amazing products, the sky is like totally the limit here. So I'm going to be real here for a minute with y'all, okay? America is in a huge health crisis. We have diabetes, obesity, all kinds of things that are just everywhere. There's commercials up the wazoo for medication after medication after medication. People are suffering. There is just something that's really deep in the root of our culture with our food supply. The soil is depleted, and environment, it's causing all kinds of things to happen in our bodies that make us feel super sick and just not ourselves. People are exhausted. They're tired. They're irritable. They're constipated. They're anxious. They're needing naps every day. They're in agony. They have seasonal issues and skin issues and digestive issues and gut issues. You name it, it's out there, and people are suffering. Okay. People should not have to live like that. I just talked to a girl, and she was saying how bad her stomach hurt, and she couldn't even go out to eat. And she was afraid because she'd have to know where the bathroom was because she may have to run to the bathroom at any minute. And it's like, that is not a way to live, you guys. So I said, of course, if I know that something is going to help somebody, I'm going to tell them about it, right? So I said, you have got to get on this Plexus. It is going to change your life. She got on the pink drink and was not even on the gut health products. And she was like, oh my gosh, I'm never going off this ever again for the rest of my life, So I'm going to talk to you guys tonight a little bit about our products. And I just want to share with you quickly my testimony. And then I want Callie and Lori to tell their shortened testimonies real fast as well, and what they've seen that Plexus has done for them. So when I first started, I just started on the pink drink alone. I hadn't started on the other products yet because I have been on supplements basically my whole entire life. And I didn't think that I needed all these Plexus vitamins and probiotics because I was already on probiotics, and I was already on multivitamin, and I was already on omegas and all of these things. And my dad had all these things that I was on to help me with this and help me with that. And he told me when I got pregnant, you got to take fish oil. It's good for the baby's brain and all these things, So I was already on all these things. So just starting out on the pink drink, though, I did notice that I had more energy. And I really didn't know back then, this was 4 years ago that I started, I didn't know that blood sugar balancing is for everybody that's alive that has blood. I thought it was just for diabetics. And so in the beginning, I really didn't even think that I needed that. I was just like, oh yeah, that's great. It helps with cholesterol. That's cool. Mom, you need this. I didn't think I needed it, but it just goes to show that we all need these products. Okay. So I no longer have sugar cravings. I have not been sick in 4 years. I am no longer tired and exhausted, needing naps all the time. I remember when I was in my 20s and I only had 2 kids, I would need a nap every day just to function and get through the day. Now here we have 7 kids. We're homeschooling. I don't even hardly sit down during the day, much less take a nap, So it's totally blessed us. My husband, he has had a knee injury from being in the Army and rucksacking all over Korea and everywhere else in Iraq. And he is on our natural product line, and he doesn't have our natural pain relief line, and he's not been having any shoulder and neck and knee issues. So it's just been just a huge blessing. Our kids have not been sick. So Lori and Callie, tell us quickly your shortened testimony of what these products have done for you.
So for me, I was mom of number 6. I just had baby number 6, and I was 46 years old, and I was tired, and I needed a nap every day, and I craved sugar like crazy. So I started on these products and noticed within probably less than 2 weeks, I was not taking naps every day, and I was still up through the night with nurse. And my sugar cravings are like next to nothing now. So those were 2 really huge things. And my husband has a fabulous testimony, better than mine. So he's got some ailments that, oh my word, this has helped him like you would not believe. So that's shortened.
Mine is gonna be crazy to say out loud again, because I just can't believe that I had gotten so used to feeling this way that I just thought it was commonplace. I was gonna have to live with it for the rest of my life. Okay, so picture yourself, a 6th grade girl going into your English class and sitting down at your table wanting all of your friends to like you. You started a new school, and then bam, you get hit with numbness in your left hand. You get hit with the left side of your face going numb. Your left side of your tongue goes numb. And you're just sitting there like, oh my goodness, am I dying? Like, what's going on? Well, that was me. Hi, my name is Callie, and I suffered from stroke-like symptom headaches. I started when I was 11. I started having those. And then flash forward to adulthood, I popped some Excedrin, M-word like crazy. Popped those suckers like they were candy as soon as that stuff happened. And then I got to where I had to go to the doctor because they got so bad, and I was having them around about every month, maybe every other month. And into my adulthood, I remember being in high school and saying, hey, I've got to do something. I can't just keep doing this. So we went to the doctor and we got a prescription for them. And so I was on a prescription med all of my high school career, and then all of my college career, and then into my marriage, and flash forward to 31-year-old. So that is 20 years. And I had suffered with that, and I had gotten used to that. And it was commonplace that as soon as I started feeling the numbness and the tingling and the psychedelic rain start, I was going to get my medicine and I was taking that sucker, or I would have to leave work. My teacher's aide would have to come in and they would have to teach my class for me, because if I didn't get to my medicine in time, I would not be able to drive home. So I'm 31. I had just had a baby, and she was about 2 months old. So my second child, I just had my second child, and I just wanted to lose weight. I wasn't even thinking about those headaches. I just wanted to lose weight and started taking the Plexus products. And the first month I did not have one of those headaches. And I was like, oh man, I hadn't even noticed any weight loss at that point, but I noticed that. Y'all, I need a little raise the roof hands from everybody, because guess what? I have not had one of those in 2 years. 2 years. And I know, y'all, like, that is praise Jesus level. That is something that I thought I was going to have to live with. You know what? I also lost 80 pounds, but guess what? I am celebrating the fact that I don't have those debilitating headaches anymore, y'all. So 20 years of suffering, 1 month of starting the triplex, and they were done. So there you go. That's my shortened testimony.
That is amazing. And this right here, people, is why we share, and do what we do, because we get to hear stories like this every day. And when you hear stories like this from your friends, you can't not share. You have to share. You have to share this with people, okay? So I have some bottles up here. I have something. I'm just going to briefly go over our triplex and a couple other products, which we like to call the Fab Five, because we do want to keep this to 30 minutes and be respectful of your time. Okay, so our triplex is our pink drink. It comes in a bag like this with 30 sticks of, that's upside down, 30 sticks of Slim. And what you do is you take this and I'm going to just do it right now so that y'all can see it, but you open this up and you just put this into some water. Who loves to drink Slim at night when the kids are in bed and they don't have to ask you for it? Me! And so you take it and you just shake it up, and that's it. And it tastes so good. It is like a watermelon, raspberry, lemon flavored, and it has got some prebiotics in it that are going to help to feed the good bacteria in your gut. And I just spilled some Slim on my desk here, so just excuse me here. But this balancing blood sugars is super important. And so when your insulin is your master hormone, right? And so that's when your insulin is balanced, then that's like your switchboard operator, right? Like it's the mama. And so when that is balanced, then all your hormones are balanced. So then this is why you see a lot of testimonies out there. If you've spent any time on any of our walls on Facebook and you're reading these different testimonies, you hear people talking about their hormones and how they've been able to get pregnant. I've even had some people joke around with me that are older and they're like, wait a minute now, if I start this, I'm not going to get pregnant, am I? But in all seriousness, people that haven't been able to get pregnant have been able to get pregnant now, and that's been such a blessing to their families. A lot of rainbow babies have come. So that is the first part. That's our Slim, and this is our cornerstone product. And this is, like I say, the blood sugar balancer, the mom fuel, all that good stuff. I'm probably forgetting to say something, but I'm trying to talk fast here, y'all. Okay, then next we have our ProBio 5 and our BioCleanse, and these are our power twins. These are our gut health products. So the ProBio 5 is, it's got 5 good strains of beneficial bacteria, first of all. It's also got enzymes in it, and it's got antifungals. So it is going to get really deep into the colon. It's going to kill that yeast. And, when we are born, we all have candida in our bodies because that's what helps us to decompose when we die, right? So what happens, though, is when we have all these things that I've already talked about, the chemicals, the sugar, all the things, then that makes your yeast get overgrown. And then this is why you see a lot of people with like those beer bellies and things like this. There's a lot of bloating and whatnot. This is when you have overgrowth, and that can cause a lot of issues. And this is why we see so many issues. So this is going to work at getting that under control. Now, you don't want to kill it completely because you're not going to. You're going to have a little bit always in your body because, like I say, you're going to have to decompose when you die. But you don't want to be walking around decomposing, okay? So this is amazing. So this is going to get in there. It's going to work deep down in the colon, and it's going to get to the heart of it, okay? 80% of your immunities live in your gut. You remember how I said that I haven't been sick in 4 years? This is because of gut health, okay? Your immunities, your serotonin. This is why you see all these testimonies of people, how they are sleeping so much better. They're having energy, serotonin, melatonin. All of this is made in your gut, okay? The BioCleanse is the power partner to the ProBio 5, and this has got magnesium in it. It's got vitamin C in it, and so those mix together. There's bioflavonoids in it. There's sodium bicarbonate, and so that mixes together. It's really efficient the way that it all works together, and so that works as like scrubbing bubbles for your intestines, and that just goes and flushes out all the stuff that the ProBio 5 is killing, which you don't want, be walking around with a bunch of dead stuff then either, so you want to get that out. And the way that we can detoxify our body the best is peeing, pooping, and sweating. So this is going to help you in that area. A lot of people that suffer from constipation issues love this. Some people that don't suffer from that might look at the word cleanse and be like, do I have to take that? Like, I don't really want to do that. Does that mean I'm going to have to camp out in the bathroom? No. This is gentle. It is meant for everyday use. And this also oxygenates your body, your blood. And so when your body is oxygenated, your body's more alkaline. And an alkaline body is not going to have sicknesses in it, and illnesses and diseases. So this is why you see that people are not sick, and it's absolutely amazing. Okay, so then we have the X Factor Plus, which is our multivitamin. And this has got a lot of good things in it. This is just a brief overview. So, if you want to have more information, definitely reach out to us, reach out to the person that invited you, and they will definitely be able to hook you up. We have a great gut health and happiness and beyond page and lots of good resources for you. This is just a brief overview. But this is our multivitamin. This helps you to absorb all of the vitamins and minerals that you're taking with the Slim and all of these other things, right? This has aloe in it. Aloe helps to increase your absorption by like up to 300%. And there is also folate in it, natural folate. It's not folic acid. So I personally used, I didn't have the X Factor Plus because this came out after I had my baby number 7. But baby number 7, when I was pregnant with him, I used the X Factor vitamin as my prenatal, actually, because I did not want that synthetic folic acid. I wanted to have the all-natural folate. We are an all-natural family over here, okay? The next one is our Mega X. I don't know if y'all can even see these. It seems like there's a glare on the screen. But anyways, this is our Mega X. And this is our plant-based omegas. They have omegas 3, 5, 7, 6, and 9. And you don't have to worry about mercury from fish oil. You don't have to worry about those fishy burps. You don't have to worry about those gigantic pills. These are like really small, very small little pills that just go right down, and you take them at night with your ProBio 5 and you'll have the best sleep ever, right? Okay, we also have a couple of other products. We have some protein shakes. We have a natural pain relief line called Ease. We have Nerve, which helps to regenerate new nerve cells. It's amazing. And we also have our brand new, we have Vital Biome. That is another probiotic. And I'm sure I'm forgetting some things, but we also have our newest products, the Joyo. They just released these this month, in the month of May. I think it's only been, 2 weeks? And we have an illuminating day serum, and we have a rejuvenating night serum. And all you do is take 3 pumps of this during the day, off you go. 3 pumps of this during the night, off you go. And people have been posting their before and afters, and it's been absolutely amazing. So there's a lot to be learning here about the microbiome, just in general. And these talk about our skin microbiome. So I don't even know all about the amazingness of these yet, but this is just awesome, okay? So that is what our products are. And when you have amazing products like this, you definitely cannot not share. So you got your amazing products, you got your amazing compensation plan, and there is no cap on what you can earn with this. So now we are going to be at our last step, number 1, with Callie, talking about some fun and some F's.
Yes, I am going to throw a bunch of F words at you guys. So just prepare yourself right now. No, just kidding. So the first F word we're going to talk about is friendship. Now, if anybody knows me, y'all, I am a people person. So that was not a stretch for me. When I joined this business, I knew that I was going to love being able to reach out to people and talk to people. And I expected that. But little did I know that I was going to be able to make some more amazing friendships. So like, let's say Lori and Rachelle, I never probably would have known them if it hadn't been for Plexus. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to have them. These ladies pray for me. These ladies lift me up. And these ladies will, they're just there. And they're great friendships. And there are things as far as friendships from the past that I might have had in different walks of my life and different seasons that have been rekindled due to the fact that I'm working for Plexus now. And I have reached out to some of my friends and they have reached out to me. It has been so amazing. Now I'm going to pull back a memory from the very first event that I ever went to, because that is part of the friendships. At my first event, it was the Super Saturday event, which they have every year. You can invite people that have never talked about or had never heard about Plexus, and a lot of the ambassadors come as well. But there was a tragedy that happened while we were there, and one of the ambassadors that was speaking, it actually was one of the people on her team. There was a tragic car accident that one of the daughters was in. And I kid you not, I knew I was in the right place with Plexus as a company when the entire corporate event stopped. They paused. They said, guys, right now we are going to pray. Is there anybody that wants to come up here and pray for this family? And believe it or not, I mean, there were people left and right just popping up to go up on stage and to pray for a person that they didn't even know, to pray for this kid and this kid's family. And it hit me at my core. You know, this is real. This is a company that is built on integrity. This is a company that you don't have to worry about being slimy. We are fully backed. We are debt free, and we are a company that has a lot of believers that love the Lord. And that says a lot to me. And that was, part of these friendships that's why they're so solid. So anyway, I could just preach. I could just keep on going about that kind of stuff. But let's go into the fun part. The fun part, these events, like Super Saturday events. I've had one. I went to Nashville last year. I went to North Carolina this year. There's leaders retreats that they hold every year that you can earn. There is convention, which we're about to go to Orlando this year. Super excited about that. Last year I was on a mission trip and I didn't get to go, but I'm so excited to be going this year to Orlando. There is also, when you reach one of the top 3 ranks of our company, you also get a complimentary trip to Hawaii every year. And so there's so many different opportunities. Also, there are contests left and right. As a matter of fact, this little watch that I'm wearing was something that Plexus gave me for being in a contest. I have a planner from them, all sorts of different things, opportunities for you to have fun doing what you're doing. And then the very last F word we're going to talk about is fulfillment. So fulfillment. This was huge to me. I didn't actually know going in. I kind of relied more on the fun aspect of it. Like, I get to work with all these people and I get to talk to people I haven't talked to in a long time. But the fulfillment came very quickly. I started noticing as I was introducing my friends and family to these products that they were healing. There were things taking place left and right that just astounded me. And guess what? I was a part of that. Like, I became a catalyst for that. And I was being rewarded. There's this intrinsic reward system that when I saw my family getting healing, receiving that freedom, that health freedom, I was feeling like, oh my goodness, I didn't know that this was a part of this. So, something about helping others just gave me a sense of fulfillment. And that, it's really all about giving back anyway. We are not just here to make a paycheck. I know it is a huge blessing for every single one of us that have chosen to take this business and to work this business. But we are not here just for the paycheck. Giving back is a huge part of every single one of our lives. And because we are providing a service, right? We are not just saying, here, take these products and pushing products on people. We are with them. We are coaching them. We are encouraging them, and we are congratulating them and celebrating with them. So we are providing a service, and we are getting compensated for that service. But when we get compensated for that service, we are able to give back. There have been so many amazing things in just the circle of ambassadors that I know. There has been an orphanage that has been built for children in sex trafficking. There has been people that are able to build wells in countries that don't have clean water. There have been, I know one of our friends, one of the Jules, she was going to Haiti, or she was going to somewhere in Africa on a mission trip, and she just put out on Facebook one day, she just said, hey, I'm thinking about giving some of the kids, like providing X Factor vitamins for the kids. And it was like flooding in left and right. Everybody was like, ooh, I want to donate 5 bottles here. Let me send you some money and do this. And there were hundreds of children that were able to be on vitamins that were so malnourished that this was going to be a big game changer for them. And this was in a matter of days. So blessing and giving back to people is a huge part of what you're going to be able to do when you embrace this business. Hundreds of thousands of lives are changed. There are testimonies from business testimonies to health testimonies to financial freedom and health freedoms that we get to witness. Y'all, we are right in it. And it couldn't be even bigger blessing for me. Personally, in my little group of people that I have influence over, I have seen one woman that was having almost daily anxiety and panic attacks, and she was suffering. She had a lot of tummy issues as well. She said she has not had any since she has been taking our products. That is a game changer, y'all. Like, there's another girl that was struggling to gain weight, and she was riding the struggle bus every day to just have the energy to do stuff. She had stomach issues. She has gained 8 or 9 pounds, and she has been able to keep that weight on, which is a huge thing. Also, another woman that she had a weight loss surgery, and she had gained a lot of her weight back, and she was malnourished due to some of the things that happened in the weight loss surgery that were removed. And she had been spiraling down, and she had gained all of her weight back plus some. And she started taking these products, y'all, and it has been not even a month for her. And she has said, hey, I'm sleeping better than I have, and I can't even remember when I've slept better. So I could go on and on and on and on and on and on about how many things have been changed by this. But I want to leave you guys, before I turn it back over to Rachelle, I'm going to have to click over here. So if it looks like I'm reading from something, guess what? I am. I am going to read you guys something that just tied all this together for me. And it is in our Bible. It is in 1 Peter 4:8. Above all, love each other deeply, because love covers over a multitude of sins. Offer hospitality to one another without grumbling. And each one of you use whatever gift you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. So oh, sorry, could you not see my video? That to me was huge. When I read that, I was like, y'all, that is what we do. We help people have hope. We help serve people to the best of our abilities, and that's what it's about. So, Rachelle, I'm going to turn it back over to you guys.
Yes, we are hope dealers, you guys. Hope dealers. I love that. And I was just thinking about something too when you were talking. I was thinking about a couple of things. And, when you talked about one of our Jewel friends that went to give these little African children their X Factor vitamins, that was one of the things that I forgot to say that we have X Factor kids. But the other thing is with our X Factor multivitamin, a lot of people too are noticing menopausal symptoms and hot flashes are going away. And there's clinical studies. I forgot to say that when I was talking about all these products. There are clinical studies that back all of this up, okay? And we have third-party independent labs that test this, okay? That test all of these things. So I wanted to just put that in there real fast here. But the giving back is such a huge part, and that's why it is the number one thing. The compensation plan is absolutely amazing. It's, like Callie said, been a huge blessing for all of us. It's been such a blessing for us that my husband just retired out of the Army, like I told you in the beginning, and he was able to stay home with us. He did not have to rush out and get a new job because we have my Plexus paycheck and his Army retirement. But it was such a blessing to have him home. We have missed a lot of time with him being in the Army for 20 years. He's missed a lot of first birthdays, a lot of anniversaries, been on a lot of deployments, war, field rotations, you name it, he's gone. And if he wasn't gone, he was working like a Hebrew slave. So we really love the fact that he's been able to be home with us. And that has been a big blessing for us. When Callie talked about being able to buy a well, we were one of those people. I'm sure there are other people out there as well, but we were able to buy a well with my Plexus income, with my tithing part. We looked at doing that years ago. My mom had called me up and said, hey, do you want to give a well? We could all give some, me, my brother, my sister, and my mom and dad. And I think we did do that with all of us, but I've never been able to do that ever with this. So that's been a huge blessing, just to be able to give back. So we really thank you so much for joining us and for taking this time with us out of your Wednesday evening. I hope that you are just going to get with the person that invited you here tonight. but in the end, we do have an unmatched comp plan. We have amazing products that are life changing and that are, it's not just a fad. It's not just something that's going to be here today and gone tomorrow. Like, we are a legacy company. We've been around here now for 10 years, and they are absolutely amazing. We have an amazing support system, the fun, the friendships, the fulfillment, the F words that Callie talked about. And we love people, and we are all about helping others and just locking arms with people. So in order to win our giveaway tonight, what we want you to do is we want you to get with the person that invited you to this tonight and just message them what your favorite thing was that we talked about tonight, or favorite things. And they will in turn give that up to us, and then we will be able to mail you guys a 7-day trial of our swim. Yay! So get with the person that sent you to this link, and we are so thankful that y'all joined us. Do y'all have anything to say before I turn it off? Lori's waving.
I think I'm good. We're so excited to see you guys and share with you guys.
Yes. Thanks, y'all. Have a good night. Bye.